Hi, I'm Janine Jkuhl Coombs, Deputy Director of Music Unites Jamaica Foundation and Projects Coordinator for our 30th Anniversary Free Concert event titled A Moment of Music with Luther Francois and Friends. The event tonight was fantastic. It was actually this afternoon and tonight. It was a well turnout. Our performance did really excellent. Our band members did excellent. The production team did excellent. The audience was a lot of people came out and they enjoyed themselves. So I would say it was a very successful event. Some of our performers were Charmaine Limonius, Dwayne Stevenson, Boris Gardner, Dean Fraser, Rosina Christina Moda, Marjorie Wiley, myself, Janine Jkuhl, and we had our headliner, the right excellent Luther Francois from St. Lucia, the godfather of St. Lucian jazz, performing tonight. So Luther Francois shared stage with Dean Fraser, and Dean Fraser and Luther Francois were actually schoolmates, and so it was really a wonderful reunion for them to share the stage together as two exceptional Caribbean saxophonists. Our patron was the St. Lucian Honorary Consul to Jamaica, Mr. Vitus Evans, and it's been a pleasure to have him on as our patron. He was been exceptional to work with. He was really proud to have, this cultural relationship between Jamaica and St. Lucia, being a part of that bond, that cultural bond through music happen. And this is something that Music Unites Jamaica Foundation does. We want to raise awareness of Jamaican composers, but also to have cultural exchanges with different entities. And so we're happy that this year with this concert we could have really highlight our Caribbean sister country, St. Lucia. So the event started off with Simone Thomas, who sang the St. Lucia national anthem, and she took a lot to study that, being a Jamaican singing another country's anthem. Sponsors that came on board to really bring this thing together, I want to first talk about the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, Olivia Babsey-Grange and her team. I want to thank Chase Fund for coming on board as well to help us with our expenses. The St. Lucian Honorary Consul to Jamaica, S Hotel, Inter-Caribbean Airways, AC Hotel, Alternative Music Limited, Jacobs Agriculture, Visual Tech Solutions, Edna Manley College of the Visual and Performing Arts, CB Facey Foundation, Grace Kennedy Group, Atlas Protection, Bridget Sandals, Tough Gong International, Hope Botanical Gardens, TAC Printing, FESCA FYC Water, the Jamaica Tourist Board, the Public Broadcasting Corporation of Jamaica, and last but not least, What's Up New York. I want to thank you for coming all the way down here to Jamaica to cover our event and doing a fantastic job being here. I also want to thank our donors who did not hesitate to send us some funds to really help us out in situations where we're really in desperate need, and they really just came on board. And for donors that donated today at the event, thank you, graciously, thank you. And I want people who are interested in donating to us, we have a bank account. You can send us an email to musicunites.jamaica@gmail.com, and we'll send you the banking details. You can put your donations to us directly, or just reach out to us if you're overseas, and we'll let you know how you can donate to our foundation. Our event was free of cost because over the 30 years, Rosina Moda believed that we have to put on free concerts to raise awareness for people, for the community to be involved in the music, so that people from diverse areas can come and enjoy Jamaican heritage, Jamaican music, or Jamaican people, and to get exposed to some of our cultural exchanges through these concerts, where on a level where it may be very expensive and people can't afford it, we want to make it affordable for everybody. We want to see the old people come out who have been sheltered. We want to see blind people come out. We want to see the little babies come out and enjoying the shows, you know. We want to see people from Rima and St. Mary and, you know, anybody, everybody to come and enjoy the show together, the whole community. And that's why it's free, because not everything is money. I mean, it's not free to put on a production, hence we ask for donations for those who do have funds, make it available for those who cannot afford to. I was not surprised at the crowd outpouring, actually. If it rained and the crowd was a lot, I would have been surprised, but we had beautiful weather today, so I'm sure, you know, this is something, people only think about Jamaica as reggae country, but yes, it is reggae country. We're proud of our reggae country, and reggae music was played today, but reggae music was played among other genres of music, and it blended so beautifully, and people like different genres. We have people who are very eclectic listeners, and for those who don't know eclectic, you listen to enough different type of music, and they wanted to hear this, and it's not a kind of event that is regularly available. So especially to see a Luther Francois, that is not a regular to have a Caribbean jazz person like that for free. That is something you have to pay on a big jazz festival to see this kind of person perform. And so that with him being our headliner, of course I expected people to come out, and I'm happy there were a diverse set of people coming out, and they enjoyed the event together with their blankets and sheets on the lawn, just lounging and just chatting and dancing and just enjoying the show, and that was really good. So the volunteers we had today were a diverse set of age groups, but let's say 60% of them were actually students from the Edna Manley College School of Music, and they came on board to volunteer their time and learn about production. So they were very much involved with different aspects of the whole production, helping with the food, helping with the stage, seeing how rosters operate, how the whole production operates, so that, you know, they could be exposed where they may not have been exposed other ways. So that, you know, you never know, coming out of this, you could have some future big production persons, event managers coming out of this, you know, so they can see that you don't always have to just be a performer on the stage. You can put on your own event. And I myself, over the years, have been a volunteer at events, so I've seen how those things have happened, and that experience has led me here today. I enjoyed my performance. It was really great. I did my two original songs, Coffee and Fire. I performed Coffee live before, and it was a good feedback from people over the years, but I've never performed Fire live. So this was the first time performing Fire, and I saw a few people dancing and enjoying themselves with it, and for me, that really touched me, and I'm happy, and I heard people actually like singing back the song to me after. So I really enjoyed myself. I enjoyed being up there performing with the E-part band, a big band. That for me, that's really good. You know, big band orchestra, that was really nice. The E-part band was founded by Peter Ashburn, and it's a band of seasoned musicians. Another founding member was Desi Jones, who passed away, unfortunately, but he was an iconic drummer, and so it's really great that this band is still around. We had some younger musicians come on board to really, you know, fluff it up and be a part of it. So we hope to have more concerts, not just locally but international with the band, because it's a jazz band, it's a big band. They do ska, reggae, jazz music, and they're exceptional at what they do. So Music Unites Jamaica Foundation was founded by Rosina Christina Moda 30 years ago. When she came to Jamaica, she married Peter Ashburn Furman, and she discovered through meeting this composer that Jamaican composers aren't really documented. They're not composers in classical music, in jazz, in music for musical theater, music for dance, and music for film and media, etc. You know, and so she thought, well, let's come up with this foundation and start documenting and bringing awareness to our Jamaican composers. And so people will think classical and say, oh, but that's not a Jamaican thing. But really and truly, we as Jamaicans can be influenced by different genres. And if you are Jamaican making something, you're going to put your Jamaican touch, and hence it becomes Jamaican classical music. It's not Austrian, it's not Belgiumese or Japanese or, any other countries. It's Jamaican classical music, Jamaican patriotic music. Like our Jamaican national anthem that was written by composers, and that needs to be documented and saved for our next generation to learn. And we need to learn more about our music in school and to be educated about our music. We know about Andrea Bocelli and we know about all these other international people, but we need to know more about our Jamaican composers, and even into jazz. Learning jazz, about John Coltrane and Miles Davis. But when you think about, what about our Jamaican jazz persons? I mean, Jamaica has created a jazz genre called ska. Yes, it's a popular genre, but it is a jazz genre as well. And where will you find our young people learning about these composers? Nowhere. And when you go to the Music Unites Jamaica website, you will find these composers. You will find information on them. And when we ask people to support our foundation, we are asking you to support the research and documentation of our Jamaican composers so that you can go on our websites, we can write books about them, we can continue to advocate the education of our composers through schools. And this is what we're asking people to donate towards. If you wish to donate to Music Unites Jamaica Foundation, please send us an email to musicunites.jamaica@gmail.com and visit our website at www.musicunitesjamaica.com. I want to say what's up to Sean Walsh of What's Up New York. I want to say what's up to the whole Brooklyn family. I want to say what's up to my mom, my brother, my sister, my Uncle Peter. I want to say what's up to the whole clan and massive Francis people up there in New York. I want to say what's up to the Music Unites Jamaica Foundation team. I want to say what's up New York to you.
A big thank you to the AC Hotel for their generous hospitality, providing accommodations for What's Up New York while we're in Jamaica.